Hey everyone, Solar here, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. As of the time of recording this, we only have 5 days left until the full launch of Destiny 2, and I know I'm extremely excited for the launch, and I figured I would just make a quick little video. There were a bunch of huge leaks that came out yesterday. Personally, I've been trying to stay away from spoilers, but there have been there's some bits of information that aren't really spoilery, but I find them extremely interesting. So this is what the video is going to be about today. The main point is going to be this image that you're about to see on screen right now. As you can see here, it lists all of these different vendors that we will be getting in Destiny 2, or at least some of them. As you can see, we're rebuilding the tower, so there will be vendors back in the tower. I'm going to make a different video on that a little bit later. As you can see down at the bottom, though, more notably, it does say the location of XUR, and it says all 4 regions, which is extremely interesting, and so I was super confused about what that meant. However, luckily, we got a different image a few minutes or hours later after that leak, which is this image you're going to be seeing on screen right now, and it says up at the top, XUR, Agent of the Nine, so we still has the same sort of tag, same name. And it says XUR is a strange vendor who randomly appears in a public sector in each of the 4 worlds, depending on planetary alignments and Bungie's whim. XUR sells exotic equipment and will only take legendary shards. So instead of using strange coins and motes of light, he now only takes legendary shards, which are sort of the replacing of legendary marks and exotic shards, sort of combining both of those. We also got a different image, which I can't really find it on screen now, but I remember it saying, dismantling legendaries will give you 2 legendary shards, and dismantling exotics will give you 10. So if you get to be extremely lucky on the launch day of Destiny, you get some of those early level exotics that have been mentioned, where you can get them at like level 11 and stuff like that. If you're lucky enough to get those, personally, I'm just going to be using them for a little bit and dismantling them so I can start stacking up legendary shards for when XUR comes around the first weekend. So yeah, that's going to be super cool. If you guys didn't understand what that meant, he's basically going to be showing up in random locations around the European Dead Zone, the patrols in Io, Titan, and on Nessus, the public sectors, so nothing like the strike areas or the lost sectors. It'll just be the places where you can encounter other players. So that's going to be really cool. Instead of just finding him like in the tower or something, now if you're out doing a patrol, say in the European Dead Zone, and you get enough of something to go buy stuff from him, you don't have to go to the farm or go to the tower. You can now just, say, run to him in the open world, which is something I always wanted from Destiny 1, which we never got. So that's why I'm super excited to have like Devrim K, Sloan, and different people like that, that are sort of AIs that you can find, and vendors that you can find out in the world while you're exploring. That just gets me super excited, even more excited than I already am for Destiny 2. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video explaining where XUR is going to be in Destiny 2. If you're like me, his new locations are extremely better than just finding him in the tower and stuff. So yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do apologize, my voice sounded a little bit weird, as I've been pretty sick for the last few days. Hopefully it goes away by the time Destiny 2 comes out, or that's going to be very disappointing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here and you like the kind of content that I make, these sort of little news update videos, and eventually when Destiny 2 comes out, I'll be making a lot of reaction and loot videos and how-to videos. Be sure to subscribe, or at least consider subscribing if you like the kind of stuff that I make on this channel. One last time, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.